Hello and welcome to another video. We're joined again in the studio by our mystery guest, and we're in where are we now? Round 6, Deep Forest.
Yep, Deep Forest, a fictional track on this one. You look at the track map, it looks like quite a long lap, but it's actually quite short.
And lights are out and away we go. Robbie on pole there.
Yep, a good start. We've got a couple of cars off on the grass on the back, but I don't think they spun out. I think they're all okay. And yeah,
is Tepic going for a move there?
He went for a move. Has he got it? Yes, he has. Oh, that was aggressive.
And we've got a Lotus in the mix there. Again, yeah, Matty there.
Matty doing well again. He's finally got, well, he's got to grips with his car.
So Robbie's on the mediums, as always, his favourite tyre.
Yeah, I didn't see what Tepic was on, but I imagine he's probably going to be on softs. He's trying to make a break for it, so yeah, may well be on the softs.
He has broken away there, definitely, but Robbie there definitely in the lead. Where's Tepic? Mediums as well.
Mediums. Oh, well, that's a good start then. I mean, it was aggressive at the start. I'll give him that, but yeah, he's made it work. But Robbie's hanging on, so he's not getting away. He's not going to have an easy life out of this.
On that back straight there's quite a lot of slipstream involved, isn't there, on this? Don't know how much you gain in these cars though.
Quite a fair bit with the aerodynamics of these cars, but problem she got with that tunnel is it got a bit of a kink in the middle of it, so and it can get quite dark in there, so that can catch people out.
It looks like Robbie's closed right up on the back there of Tepic. Will he make a move on the start-finish straight?
The last corner was just a flat-out sweeper, but yeah, Robbie's probably going to have him at the end of this lap because I can't see Tepic being able to stay in front for long. No, Tepic stays in front at the moment, so no, Robbie's trying to go on the inside, but no, Tepic's just got it for the moment, but I can't see him holding on for too much longer.
And we've got Matty there in third, who's on mediums as well.
Yep, there's that Honest John in fourth. That's a good showing from him. Jag in fifth. Anton up to sixth. Anton started from last, I believe. I think he wasn't able to qualify, so he had to start back.
Okay, so what's Jag on? Jag's on medium, so everybody seems to be using these mediums at the moment. Yeah, you will have to use the soft.
Absolutely, it's the mandatory tyre on this. If you don't use the soft, you'll get a minute penalty. But curious as to why everyone has gone for the mediums. It looks like everyone has gone for the mediums at the start.
Yeah, and as we can see on the track map, quite spread out. The first two are nearly at the first corner hairpin, and we've got PC Cola there right far back. Obviously had some sort of incident. He's on the soft tyres incidentally.
So there is someone on the softs, that's okay. But Tepic is still in the lead at the moment. He's actually pulled a bit of a gap. So yeah, he's staying in front so far, so that's good news.
Yeah, and it's good to see a fictional track. As we said, it's been in Gran Turismo, many of the other games, and I think it's nice to mix it up with some real tracks and some fictional tracks. Some of these fictional tracks are really good on this game, I have to say.
Yeah, they have made a sterling effort with some of these fictional tracks. It's some of them were quite spectacular, and people have sometimes commented that they only wish it was a real track that they could go and have a track day on and drive it themselves.
And it looks like Tepic's got a penalty here. We're on the side pod camera. I do love that angle there.
Yeah, I think Tepic, for a 1.5 second penalty, that's got to be a collision with the wall, which is very easy to do on this.
So where is the penalty zone coming up?
Penalty zone, I believe, is
look at
the
dark
end.
It is.
Yeah,
tunnel. How can you see
and there's the
going?
kink that I was telling you about.
Here's the penalty zone. So Robbie's going to blast past me.
Yeah, I think Robbie's easily through into the lead now. So yeah, it's a shame, but the penalties for hitting the barriers in this game are quite severe. You only have to give them the slightest of taps, and you can get a 2.5 penalty.
And I noticed Tepic's got the fastest lap there with a 1:16.9 by the looks of it.
Yeah, but we're only on lap 3. I can't see that lasting for much.
And we're only on the medium tyres at the moment.
Yeah, as soon as people start bolting the softs on, that time is gonna tumble.
But as you were saying at the start, a very fast lap, really. I mean, the track does look quite long. If you look at the track map, what's it? It's a 1.9. Oh no, sorry, that's the wind. It's quite a long circuit by looking at the track map there in the top right. But yeah, not a bad, quite a quick time, isn't it? Really?
2 long straights and a flat-out final corner. I think that's what leads it to being such a quick lap time. You've got a couple of hairpins at either side, and Yeah, and a twisty little section in the after the first corners, going through a couple of tunnels, and that is quite easy to make a mistake in there and hit the barrier and get the second and a half
So do we
penalties.
think the tyres won't be such an issue in this race?
They look to be holding up quite well at the moment. I mean, we're on lap 4, and there's not, the medium tyres, granted, they're not looking too bad at the moment, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. That final bend, which they're just approaching now, going flat out, that's going to be a bit of a killer on the tyres, I think.
And we can see 1, 2 and 3 there are quite reasonable together, and then there's a big gaggle behind that by the looks of it. So,
yeah, the top 3 have broken away. I mean, 4th place isn't too far behind, but almost about half the length of the straight at the moment.
it's quite a spread out race though, isn't it?
Yeah,
got to
it's
be.
to be honest, this race I think is not a great one. I mean, we're only on lap 5 at the moment, and everyone's sort of spaced out more or less equidistant.
Yeah. Well, we'll come back to that then. Let's have a little chat then. So let's talk about this. So this little club is on a Monday night, I believe, 8 p.m. UK time.
Yep, 8 p.m.
If there's anyone watching that would like to join, what do they need? A PlayStation, presumably.
Need a PlayStation 4 or 5 and a copy of Gran Turismo 7, which is available either on disc or as download, so it's quite easy to get. One other thing we've got to mention about this game for anyone who's hold on to that thought, so we'll just see a pit
The
stop
leader's
there.
just come into the pit. Is Tebic going to take the lead
Yeah,
here?
Tebic stays out,
Yes.
but he's going to have to stop at some point as well because he has got to put the soft tyres.
Jag's gone for it as well, so Robbie's dropped down to 3rd, but is that just because of pit stops?
Yeah,
Shake itself out.
that will shake itself back out. I can see Robbie being back in the lead after the pit stops have all finished.
Robbie come out, so top 3 are well away then by the looks of it, because there's no side effect.
No.
He's Anton, unbelievably.
Yeah, that's a good move going up from. Good move. It's a good increase in places. It started dead last.
Yes.
It's up to 4th on lap 11, so that's a good showing. Going back to that bit about the game though, is there's a lot of people might be umming and ahhing about getting the game, but once you've gone through the initial outlay of buying it, you get a lot of extra tracks and extra cars.
Do we have to pay for them?
No, they're all free. I mean, there are credits that you earn for completing races, which enables you to buy other cars. You can top that up with real money, but
Let's just drop there. Tepic's into the pits. Very worried. Tyres are on lap 12.
yeah.
So he's made them last a lot longer than we have in previous
Yeah,
races.
and Jack goes through mistake those times.
A mistake there by Jag, surely.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're out of kilter because obviously Jag, Robbie's already pitted, Jag hasn't.
Tepic's gone on the softs already.
We have Robbie with the fastest lap at the moment, 1:15.8.
Yeah, I think that will still come down. But anyway, going back to finish my thought, yes, you earn credits in the game for completing races, which enables you to buy extra cars in this game. You can top that up with real money, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's sort of like £15.
But you don't have to do
No, you don't have to do that. It's £15 to get you 2 million credits. And quite frankly, there's a couple of races where you just do a couple of lows and you get the same
So
amount
for
of
the
money.
cost of the game at say $49.99, with all that free content, it's well worth.
Oh, I believe so, yes. And they keep adding to it. I mean, at least I think there's every month there's a update of some description. It adds a couple of cars. Sometimes it adds a track. Sometimes you get a different track or a different layout of track. Sometimes you get a brand new track, which you haven't had the game before.
The race has skipped on. We're lap 21 now. It was a bit of a spread out race, which is why we've skipped a bit, because it was getting a bit boring, as it were. So, as you can see, we've got a bit of a mist coming
I
out.
say it's looking a bit hazy there. Is this? I noticed in some of the practices that we had on this track, the races were actually finishing in the dark.
Yes.
That would be quite interesting to do because these cars don't have headlights.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
I think we're good for
while
this.
we're on the closing laps of this, obviously this is the last race of this whole 6-round championship. So we will put the results at the end. But what have we got next?
We've got the Auto Bianchi A112 Bath from 1985. quite a different kettle of fish from this car. But in all honesty, I think there's an awful lot of people here who are going to be glad to see the back of 1500.
But it's nice to have that diversity. We've done a really fast car here, loads of downforce.
And now we're going to have a really slow one.
And I presume it's probably front wheel drive, and it's probably going to be very slow in comparison.
But it's a change of pace, and it's a different style of driving. It's not less exciting.
No. So
it may be slow,
and it will have more challenges,
yeah.
but they'll be different. But it'll be nice to see that, and it's good on our channel. You will see various types of championships throughout the year. One to always look out for is our manufacturers, which we love doing as a team, which will be later on in the year. But anyway, we're back to the final stages of the race. We're on lap 30 now. Robbie is in the lead. Tepik's in second. We can't see him.
Oh no, just going around the corner. Back
They're
there,
dragging third.
with the fastest lap I noticed.
It's like Jack, 1:14.8. So yes, good. Is this Robbie's now on the final lap?
There's one more lap to go. I think we're going to be okay for lighting on this. I don't think this one will finish in the dark, which is going to come as quite a
Well, I'm glad it hasn't come on any worse because, like you say, it's sketchy in the dark.
Yeah. Cars with no headlights in pitch black, that is fun. Anyway, yeah, so Robbie's just coming around on the final lap now. He's got off, it looks like it's a comfortable lead. I think that Tepik is, in all honesty, settled for second a long time ago.
And Robbie, they're finishing on the softs. They are heavily worn though at the back, I noticed.
Yeah, I didn't see what Tepik was on there, but I don't think it makes a difference.
No, so he's come through the tunnel for the last time.
Bit of haze. The transitions the transitions from light to dark and the weather conditions that you get is quite exceptional.
Yeah, we'll try and do that in another race when we've got cars with headlights. We will try and do some night race. We have before, so we will try and do that again, and hopefully you can see those transitions. So Robbie there coming up to the line.
A nice easy win for Robbie.
Good win there for Robbie. Well done to him. Well done on Tepik there coming across. Not too far behind, to be honest. There in second.
But far enough. And Jag comes in third. That's a good result for second. But Anton in the Ferrari comes over in fourth. Anish John in fifth though. That's quite a good showing. So you got McLaren's in the top five.
Yeah, so not a bad chat. It was a good championship. I think we all enjoyed it, or most of us. We will put the results up. Hopefully they'll come up soon. And it's been good. It was a three-man event, wasn't it? I believe this one.
Three teams, yeah.
Three people on each team.
Three people in each team, apart from Lotus, which had, I think it was about 5.
So the results are up on screen now there. So McLaren did actually win it with 246 points.
Yeah, you had Ferrari in second place on 243, only 3 points behind after all of that.
And Lotus in third, obviously there with 178, although they did have a lot of people off, to be fair. So it's just one of those. But I'm really glad we did it. It was a really good championship. I want to thank everyone that took part in it. It is a handful to drive.
Absolutely. Those cars were an absolute beast. So
big
well
thanks,
done to everybody.
Big thanks to everybody taking part. And if this is something you'd like to join, then by all means join us. If you look on the YouTube, you can see all the links there. You can message me direct and we can sort it out. So we're going to be in the Bath next week, and I think we're at Milwaukee, so a very short track, but that's one to look for. Thanks for watching as always. Hit the like if you liked it, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.